Good morning, everybody, and a very, very warm welcome from me. I'm David Mbad, I'm Deputy Vice Chancellor, and I'm responsible for research, knowledge exchange, and enterprise at the university. Great to see so many people here. There's been a huge interest in this event, so I'm really grateful for your time and you're able to join us. So really a very big warm welcome from the University of the Arts. Before I start, just to say that we are not expecting a fire alarm or a test. And if you do hear the alarm, please follow the event stewards out the building. And for your information, we are recording today's activity. Great. I can carry on? Great. Okay, good. Research matters at the University of the Arts, London, in all its forms. Our research and knowledge exchange is at the core of our approach to changing the world for the better. It is the way we expand the borders of knowledge and creative practice, how we enhance the way we teach our students, how we identify and address some of the world's biggest problems, from climate change to social justice. Our research contribution to the world is foundational to both our global shared futures and the very concept of a university of our kind. We have already been rewarded for our successes in research. In 2021, our university scored highly on the Research Excellence Framework for Arts and Design. As we celebrate and build on this, we believe there is still more we can do. At this conference, we have come together with colleagues across our sector and in our expanded field of shared interests to explore not only the theoretical exploration of art, but also the vital concept of practice as research. We passionately believe that learning by making, by immersing oneself in the act of creation, holds immense value in shaping our understanding of research processes and the impact of art and design on society. Through practice as research, we merge theory and the praxis, intertwining academic rigor and creativity. We recognize that the process of creating in art is a profound form of inquiry, a way of generating knowledge that cannot be fully captured through text-based outputs. Throughout this conference, we will witness the fruits of practice as research. Artists and scholars will present their groundbreaking projects, showcasing how their creative practice has opened new avenues of exploration. We will witness the transformational power of the arts in action, as practitioners push the boundaries of their chosen medium and challenge conventional norms. Inspire new perspectives, foster empathy, and unite us in our shared human experience. But this conference is not just about passive observation. It's an invitation to immerse yourselves in debates around practice research and to participate actively in conversations and questions, so please do. This emphasis on practice as research is a testament to our commitment to fostering a vibrant and dynamic academic community. As I said at the very start, research matters at University of the Arts London in all its forms. On behalf of our university and the organizing committee, I extend my gratitude to all the participants, artists, scholars who've traveled from far, and sponsors who have contributed to making this conference today a reality. We are honored to have you with us today. Once again, you're all very welcome. Thank you.
Hello and welcome. I'm Oriana Baddeley. I'm a professor at the university, and for my sins in the past, I was responsible for helping develop research and practice research and its documentation here at the university in relation to the different funding schemes that the government had developed. By training, I am an art historian. It's one of those weird things in art schools that you kind of get pushed into helping other people work if you come from art history and you're working in an art school. And I started working in this art school very, very, very long time ago. I started when I was finishing my PhD, and I kind of never looked back. I never felt I wanted to leave the context of practice to go and work within a more traditional university structure. And I feel that I spent a lot of the 90s and the noughties, let alone post that in the last decade, talking to artists and designers, hearing from them, and it was an incredible privilege, hearing from them what they had been trying to do and what they had succeeded in doing, and realizing that there was this wealth of work going on which often doesn't reach wider audiences except for one maybe ephemeral moment in terms of a public display. And one of the things we've been doing, particularly at the university, but actually across the sector, and it was very much part of work that we have two people from previous research excellence frameworks, Anne Boddington sitting there, and before that Bruce Brown, who both chaired art and design within the assessment of research within the UK. And there has been this move over the last 2 decades to try to recognise the importance of work that is produced beyond the traditions of the scholarly article and beyond the traditions of text. When I moved to one side from being a dean of research here at the university, one of my first discussions with my new boss, David, who's just spoken to you, was how could I contribute? How could I continue to work with the university? And at the moment, I'm chair of something called Practice Research Advisory Group UK, or Prague UK, which has been attempting to help the sector think of new ways to articulate, to document, and to debate the type of knowledge produced through practice. And David was really supportive of how we should take that and run with that. And he'd be really interested in us working further in that field and start a series of moments like this, but also maybe linked activities, lectures, symposia, conferences over the next 5 years. That seemed like a great idea, but we would have got nowhere, anywhere, without the help of the organising committee of this conference. And I just want to, I know thank yous are nearly at the end, but I felt I had to thank at the beginning the small group who has been responsible for pulling together these sessions. I've already thanked David, but really instrumental, Nell Lynn, who's studying for a PhD here at the university, and without whom we wouldn't have had anything like the excitement that we've got today. She kept telling us we were going to be boring, and so we've done our best to be not boring. And I hope, Nell, that it's something you will have enjoyed being part of the organising committee. Pratāp Rughani, who not only is doing a presentation, but also was part of the organising committee and helping us and providing a sounding board for the ideas we're trying to debate today. But most of all, my thank you is to Lynn Finn, who is the research administrator responsible for this event. And I think maybe she didn't need any of us. It would have just, it would have happened anyway, because you are brilliant, and thank you so much. Before we go on to the first session of the day, I'd like to draw your attention to the program. You can all link into Wi-Fi here. It's called CSM Shows 2023, and the password is capital CSM at 2023. We have a very rich and full program. It's structured around 3 panels and a plenary discussion in the later afternoon. Each of those panels is a self-standing unit within which ideas about research and practice are debated and looked at from different methodological positions. So I'm hoping that you will find it as exciting as we did when we started to put this together. Obviously, I thank all the speakers and the chairs who've been involved in this, and we'll talk more about that later on. But I think I should hand over to our first panel.